What's up everybody, it's Brennan. If you go back on my channel a few months, you'll find a review video on a wireless microphone by the company of the name Tonor. Well, Tonor liked the review that I did and they let me know recently, hey, we have a newer model of a wireless microphone that we'd like you to review. So I agreed to do a review on their newer model and I got it here and I'm gonna share my review of what I think about it. This time, instead of a single microphone, it is actually two microphones that comes with this set. So I'm really excited to see how it stacks up against the one that I reviewed a few months ago. I was unable to find an official model name / model number for the newer version that I'm doing today. So for now, we'll just call it Tonor Wireless Microphone version 2. Let's dig in. I actually have proper opening tools now. I'm not just ripping it open. Alright. Thank you, Amazon, for packaging it well. It's got some weight to it. I like that right off the bat. These more affordable / cheaper independent companies that make electronics, the first thing that I look for in companies like that is the weight of the electric product. That lets me know that it may be made out of durable material and stuff like that. First off the bat, we are, oh, there it is. The TW820. That is the model name. TW820 by Tonor. And as I said before, there's two microphones in this one, not just one. So we'll open it up. The packaging is very pretty, very neat, organizing. I assume this is the receiver, metal receiver, very well packaged. Ooh, two antennas, I assume for each of the microphones. A few different jacks back here. You have the DC power in. Next to it, you got, I guess you have an output that has both of the microphones feed coming out at the same time, which is why it says mix. You have the individual outputs for each microphone, but in male XLR form. And here there are two knobs for what I assume is the volume for each of the microphones. Nice LCD screen, runs off of 12 volts, very common. So that's the receiver. Some other goodies that came with it. 2 years replacement warranty is what comes with it. We can help you if there is a technical issue, packaging issue, wrong item, unsatisfied, operational issue. Feel free to contact us and we will reply within 12 hours. There's our website and an email address with that. Service card, yeah. There's a manual, English, Dutch, French, Italian, and Spanish. And with the microphones comes two covers for the microphones, like, you know, spit guard type things. And you got these clips here. They say mic all around them. I forgot what these were for. I don't use them, so I just forget what things like these are for. And now for the microphones themselves. Wow, these are really pretty. Now these are made essentially the same exact way, same design as the last Tonor wireless microphone. I guess the only difference is that the body of the microphones are this pretty silver grayish sort of a color instead of just flat black. Metal body, as I said, and the screens are the same as they were on the last one. I don't know if you can see that, but you got the numbers, and then above it you have the light up icon for the battery level and stuff like that. And they both take AA's, like the last one did. And the only difference here that I notice is that there's a switch here that is labeled, a two-way switch that is labeled high and low. I assume one that is for channel 1 and the other is for channel 2. You can mix match, I guess. Let me grab my other Tonor microphone and compare here. Alright, so comparing the last model of Tonor's wireless microphone to the newer one, right off the bat I can notice that the new one is probably maybe a quarter, close to a half-inch smaller than the old microphone, which is cool. A little bit more compact, smaller, a little bit more lightweight. They both are light as it is, but the newer model is a little bit more lightweight. The top of the microphone on the newer model is smaller and less vertical, longitated, if that's a word, than the older model here. And again, I think the gray and silver was a very nice addition to the newer model. So now that we have given our first impressions of the unboxing and the way they look and comparing them to the older model, let's hook them up to the PA and see how they sound. Alright, before we do the audio test, I figured I would show you setting up the receiver before we actually use the microphones. I got it hooked up here, got the power supply in, and here's the power switch. Just click it, or I guess hold in. Ah, nice. Alright, so it looks very hard to pick up on camera here, but it shows a vertical column here that says RF, and then one next to it that says AF. Focus. There you go. Kind of. Alright. And then down here it says frequency for both microphones. And it's got channel, and it looks like it keeps just trying to load something here. Maybe it's looking for both microphones because they are not on. So I got both microphones here. I will turn one on. Oh, you gotta hold it in too. Okay. So I'll turn it on and then see if it changes here. Ah, there we go. While the one on the left is, I guess that's channel microphone 1 on the left. What I just turned on was microphone 2, it looks like. Channel 19, 918 megahertz. And I guess RF. Looks like our signal is very good. So I guess what to do now is to let's turn on the other microphone here. Alright, both microphones are on now. So the next thing to do now is to test the audio of the microphones. We'll hook them up. We will hook the XLR outputs here to my interface here and see what we get out of it. Alright, I have both microphones set up on my interface. I have each of them set up to a separate input. So first impressions is that both are coming in fairly clearly. Another thing that I noticed is that I had to adjust the volume levels with the knobs on the receiver to completely different amounts of amplification. Channel 2's microphone, the second microphone here, really required a lot more amplification than the first. I don't know if that's because of me using different cables or something that has to do with the frequency difference in both of them, but I don't really see a problem with that because regardless, they both come in crystal clear. About the same clarity as the older model Tonor microphone. Something I will say though is that when I talk really loud, there is nowhere near as much hissing or clipping as the first Tonor microphone that I reviewed before. When I talked loudly into that, there was quite a bit of clipping, and it really didn't require much amplification at all to peak. So already I think that this newer model blows the old one out of the water. Then again, the older model didn't have the adjustable amplification setting that this new one does. The old one was, I assume, more designed for mobility and being able to take to and from shows and different karaoke events and stuff like that. The receiver was nothing more than a 2-inch by inch USB rechargeable dongle thing, which was very clever on Tonor's behalf, because I had never seen a USB rechargeable receiver for a microphone in my life up until that point. As I said, I'm happy with these so far. Now it comes to the most important part, in my opinion, the range test. So, like I did with my last Tonor review, I will walk far as I can away from my studio, basically keep walking until it starts cutting out. I have my in-ear monitor pack on me, so that way I will kind of get a good idea as to when it starts cutting out. I'm walking out of my studio. Here's some kitties. Mama kitty. So, if you've seen my previous Tonor microphone review, you know that window is my studio. So no. Wow, it is already cutting out. I didn't even make it any more than probably 150 feet away from my studio. Well, anytime in the near future, I don't see me playing in a stage bigger than 150 feet in width. So that's more than enough range for me. Alright, so in conclusion, newer model Tonor microphone, TW820, definitely an improvement, definitely a step up from the previous Tonor microphone. The microphone bodies are smaller, the top of the microphones are smaller, a little bit more compact, very easy to set up. Comes with a male-to-male 1/4-inch cable to where you can hook up the mix output jack to your audio interface. Not to mention, it comes with 2 microphones, not just 1. Very happy with the way that it turned out, and I'm very happy that Tonor chose me to review their product. So thank you. But yeah, I definitely recommend this microphone. That was kind of a short review of the Tonor TW820 dual microphone set. The link to the Amazon page in which these are sold at is in the description below. And if you like the video, then please like the video. You can comment on the video. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel. This is not really something that I do often on my channel, so if you're a first timer here, I primarily just post drum videos. And if you end up liking my drum videos and want to help support my channel, the link to my Patreon is also in the description of the video down below. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.